assure you, this unprovoked attack on the
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now? I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional? Breathed in too many gases in that...
Why don't we hear him out? We know next to nothing. We have...
All right, let's hear it. So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth or the...
I think we're past the point of doubting.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them. I don't know if you should rush off to meet them. Some of those artifacts granted you powers, am I right? I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others. I hope that other Sarah of yours...
While it is customary to say, welcome home, that is not dimensionally accurate in this case.
Even the trace physiological and neurological readings I'm able to pick up from you are unprecedented. You really are something.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. Yes, concern. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some... Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however... I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an... Well, that's... There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Again, the customer satisfaction survey of New Atlantis business.
Working at the distribution center can be tiring.
I think I got them,
Space used to be.
I need to head over to the Trade Authority later. Unload some goods. You coming? All right, but if you change your mind, let me know.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. Fine. Hey, are you... I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before... Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you find any eggs. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Why, what is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Pleasure doing business. Yes, of course. Back to it then.
Just look at it. It took years to get it looking just like this.
Whatever you say.
I know, you think this is a joke for the job.
I appreciate your assistance, but I still need all of those sensors. So you do. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. Oh. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
It seems my concerns were valid all along.
Well, there's good news, and the good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance.
What was the name of that guy?
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best.
contraband. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
About? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want this.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
Imogen and Yuko run a tight ship around here.
As technicians, we handle
Great. A full spacesuit. Corporate environments aren't that toxic. Have a seat. Don't tell me you're intimidated by a little office chair. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salt. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart, Yuko, we're looking for someone to fill an entry-level Apparently our algorithm felt... So, let's get this started. Why do you want to work for... It's good to see you're familiar with and appreciate. Why do you consider yourself qualified for... A bold answer, and hopefully one. How motivated are you to succeed? Here at Ryujin, that's completely up to you. It's not unheard of for someone like you. Plus, we're pretty good at finding any untapped potential, so if there's a role we know you'll... And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? In that case, you'd find yourself on one of the best teams in the... It's nice to see someone take an interest in the legal side of... The hackers these days keep our people busy round the... So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even... On a probationary period? First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here...
Trackers Alliance always finds them.
Need a pick-me-up?
Hi. Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new.
I got fired is what happened.
Tomo, I'm sorry.
4 years behind a desk. Getting coffee, kissing up. Yeah, I bet you are. Now that I've been terminated, it's only... Believe me. You want to talk? Change my mind and I'll walk away. No, I have to do You can't be that good. Not yet. Look, at some point, just promise me you'll remember this. That you're either one of the few good people in Neon, or...
Hey, no worries on any. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that. Yes, of course. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance. I triple-checked the grind myself, and...
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time. You either need to learn this city or how... Good answer. And the one I was hoping for. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention. And since Yuko isn't here to object, you're new. So, congratulations. You say that now, but let's move on to the... I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is... Your main duty is to add influence when... Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more... You're basically removing obs... Really? Well, now let's get that coffee delivered. The other recipients are...
This intel could blow a whole ship on top of the water.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support. Terra Brew would be a current projections are set to surpass. T-talk aside, allow me. I'm Lyndon Calderi. I'll be the one deducting expenses, which, hopefully... The expenses aren't as extreme as you... The intent is to This introduction was...
Just what I needed. Imaging. I'm Genevieve, head of marketing. Likewise. Anyway, the only question now... Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any...
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. If only pleasure. I'm Alexis Price. Any legal trouble? So steer. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Let's hope your best is.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute. Camden Show. Supply chain man. We won't work together much, but as part of this. Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. Anyway, welcome to the. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position. But rest assured, this is a great. Please do. And see, of course, you'll be forming your own. Just keep an open mind.
I hope you enjoyed your I thought you'd like to know the.
Follow me. Let's talk somewhere more private.
I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server. My words exactly. We can't allow them to win the contracts. No. I'll be giving you a data slate with. Remember, this is confidential. We can't. When all is said and done, here's the data slate.
Attention, unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you. Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're flying. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.